But most of these little guys, all they want is love.
Right.
Just a little bit of attention. Cat lovers might disagree, but cats are pretty much self-sustaining. They want their love also, but you know, the dogs, I don't have children. I've got 8 dogs of my own.
Oh.
So, not that I don't love cats, just having that many dogs, it's always not a happy family. But they don't ask for a lot. All they want is a little love in return.
Well, you know, it's so wrong when you see these animals that are mistreated. If you don't want animals, or if you don't like animals, get them off to somebody who does and appreciates these animals. You know, there's nothing any worse than seeing an animal that's been abused or even half starved to death or something like that. It's just awful. It
is, and like Charlotte said, we're there. I mean, all you have to do is come up, and whenever you come up and drop an animal off, you're filling out a form. It's not got anything to do with the person dropping the animal off. It's our way of being able to keep up with intake. So there is no shame and there is nothing wrong with bringing your animal to the animal shelter, because we're going to try our best to get these animals back out into loving homes. Like Charlotte said, if you're looking for an animal, believe it or not, about 25% of the animals coming through animal shelters are purebreds. So I guess the most exotic dog, I guess you could say, has been a Chinese crescent. We have come through the shelter. But we get a lot of purebreds. Now, if you call or you come up there and we don't have anything you want, we do have a wish list. So all you need to do is leave your name, phone number. If we have something that's going to come through that we think that might fit your family, be a better fit, we'll sure give you a call.
And like you was talking about a while ago, you know, like a family that had to move, and you know, they might be a family under the sound of our voice today. You might have to move into an apartment complex or something where they don't allow animals, or you couldn't properly take care of your animal anymore. These people are here for you, and they will take over.
We sure will. I mean, and believe it or not, you know, everything, if your animal is housebroken, you have to move. That's just another plus for another family coming in the door. We had one dropped off yesterday that is kind of like a Jack Russell Feist mix or a Rat Terrier mix. He's already housebroken. He's been used to being with a family. So, you know, there is a lot of great animals up there that's just ready to go right back into another home. You know, a lot of people want puppies, and that's great because, you know, you can train them the way you want to, but we've got a lot of adult dogs that are already trained.
And you know, I was just looking at our little friend here. What's its name, or is it had a name yet?
His name is JJ.
JJ.
He's got, I think, 5 other siblings at the shelter. So right now, I think we've got approximately about 15 puppies at the shelter. We do our best to save as many lives as possible. Yesterday, matter of fact, I think we sent 15 on transport to Lexington Humane Society. Into another, you know, that enabled us to take 15 more yesterday.
Wonderful.
So we also have just partnershiped up with PetSmart in Richmond. So about once a month we go in store there and do mobile adoptions from there.
That is so wonderful.
And just as soon as it gets warm weather, we're out there on the beaten path just about every weekend doing mobile adoptions, bringing the animals to the people and letting them, because we kind of are just a little bit out in the boonies, because we are located off of Highway 26 in Rockolds. But we do as many mobile adoptions as we can. Whenever people let us come in, we're sure there.
Wonderful. And you know, it just lights up these kids' faces to get like a puppy or a dog for their birthdays and Christmas and just as a present in general. I mean, words can't describe the joy that it brings to these kids to have a little puppy.
Actually, they say on the medical part of it that it can bring a calm and relaxing. Even if you're having a really bad day, you're really upset, watching puppies play automatically brings you to a different level of serenity. So, I mean, there's a lot of benefits to having a dog or a cat into your home. And making it part of the family. So, I mean, we would really, really encourage, make adoption your first option. There is just so many lives out there that need to be saved.
Instead of dropping it off or mistreating it, you know, that's the primary factor right there. You know, that takes somebody that's heartless to hurt animals like that. You know?
It does. We see it every day, and you know, like we said, we're there. There is no need to think, well, I can drive 3 miles down the road and drop them off. Hopefully someone will find them. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So if you just bring them to us first, I mean, we will try our best to get them back into homes. We are a nonprofit organization.
Very good.
So our first and most thing that we want to do is save as many lives as possible and
Right.
get them back into homes. We are contracted with the 4 counties, Knox, Whitley, McQuarrie County, and Clay County. So we have a lot of animal control that is out there on the scene, picking up the animals and trying to help the community out. But if you are ever in need, that's what we are there for.
That is phenomenal too, because as you said before, we are living out, in the country part, and you guys are out in the boony part. You see so many animals that's casted out into the woods and just, thrown out. And it's awful. You see these animals with mange and things that's happened to them, and it's just so terrible,
It is, and we've got, if you come to the shelter, we've got 1 or 2 stories there that are posted. We've been very lucky to have other organizations that help. Homeward Bound in London
Right.
has helped us out with some of our hard luck cases, I guess you could say.